Okay, Eileen, so like we said before, let's address the elephant in the room, which is the market change.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're all curious. What are the changes? Well, yes, the interest rates. They have changed. They have increased. So the question is, can I still afford a home? Absolutely. That's still available to you. You know, here at Dreamland Realty, we work real estate and loans, and we have great loan programs that can help you get into your house. Sole, can you tell us more about the loan programs?
Definitely so. As the market changes, so do the home loan programs. And of course, it is always to try to get a new homeowner into a house, and for the person that is looking to sell to be able to sell and move on. So some of the stuff that is happening now is, number one, the seller is giving credit to the buyer for either decreasing the interest rate, so they're paying down the interest rate, or they're also giving credit for closing costs. That might help. Now, the most popular one right now is the 2-1 buy down, where the seller is going to give credit to the buyer. And the way that it works is, the first year, let's say your interest rate is at 6 right now. Your first year, you're going to pay 4%. The second year, you're going to pay 5%. And the last 27 years, you will be paying the 6%, or you might want to refinance, because by then, we should have the interest rates dropping. So right now we're going to talk about market values.
Yeah.
Eileen.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, inventory continues to be low. It ranges in different areas, but here in LA County, it's still low. The causes of the market to stay high, you know, when appraisals come in, which is, you know, when the bank comes and evaluates the home, they're still coming at value, which is good. When rates go up, right, the interest rates we're talking about, appraisers will be conservative in their evaluations. So, Sole, can you tell me a little bit about why is LA County still holding their prices?
Well, supply and demand.
Yeah.
Definitely, if there's not enough supply, the demand stays high. I'll give you an example. The city of Linwood has very little amount of inventory, and their houses have been staying up in their prices and even increasing. Now, the most important thing is that we need to check our markets, and before we make an offer, see what's going to be the best way to help our client obtain, number one, credit, if we're able to, and number two, I want to talk about repairs. Sometimes we need to ask for repairs, credit, and this is very important. You need to ask your lender, because if you are already asking for credit to buy down your rate, it might exceed the amount of money that the lender can use also for repairs.
Absolutely. This is why I want to choose a realtor from Dreamland Realty. We can help you. We have the negotiation skills and all the information you need to get a great deal.
Yes, and the good thing is that we can sit with a lender right at our office, discuss the possibilities on how to make the transaction successful and have a happy client. Well, friends, this is in closing what is happening with the market. We might see a few other changes before the holidays and also in the new year. But remember, there's always a solution to whatever problem might arise. Now, we are going to leave at the end of this presentation what the market is in throughout Southern California in the different counties, and what days on the market that properties are staying on. So stay tuned, and thank you for your time.
Till next time.
Hi friends, today I'm going to do something different, because I've been getting a lot of questions about how do you become a realtor. Well, the first step is the willingness, and if you like to work with people, this is an amazing opportunity to be able to make money and learn a wonderful career. So let me tell you about the process. First of all, you're going to choose a school, whether it's live or online. and that usually takes about 3 months. After that, you do your completion test and you sign up for the state exam. That usually takes, depending on what time of the year, it could take 2 to 2.5 months before you can go take the test. So while you are waiting to get your license, this is a perfect time to go to different offices and interview. See what is the best office that fits you. The culture, the learning methods, the commissions, and most of all, you want to learn about the training, because your training is for life. So congratulations, now you have your license. So now comes the real training, meaning that you're going to be learning on how to sell a house, you're going to learn on contracts, and you're going to learn the skills of becoming a good real estate agent. Now, we at our office offer an amazing program, and we guarantee that you will close your first deal within 60 days. So now I'm going to talk about our company. I have been in the business for 26 years. I've been training real estate agents out of school for the last 10. Why do I like to do that? I like to see you succeed. And the training that I do consists of a lot of on-the-field training, meaning that I will take you to a house and I will show you how to do an open house. I will show you the nasty things about a house while a client is looking at how beautiful. You and I are going to be looking at the things that we should be looking at in order to give them the best possible opinion, professional opinion about the house. So we consist of on the field, we consist of social media training, and of course, heavily contracts and disclosures. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Visit us among those 3 offices that I recommended that you should visit and see what we're about. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to Cafecito time. Today I'm going to talk to the people that are looking to sell their house and the market that is shifting. Yes, indeed, we have a shifting market and the prices are coming down. But it's always a good time to do real estate transactions. So for you that are thinking about selling, what's happening? We are stabilizing prices, meaning that the prices are dropping and the buyer is asking for closing costs, or if they're buying a cash deal, they want a price reduction. So I want to talk about how does the real estate agent today determine the home value. We have to follow the trends that are very close to the dates that are closing. We no longer go back 3 to 6 months. And then we want to carefully look at your house and see what improvements you might have and what you have done to make that property of more value. So through that, we do a market analysis and we're able to give you a fair pricing of your house, keeping into consideration though that the buyer is probably going to want for you to give them some closing costs. I want to now talk about what adds value to your home. Well, if you did any home improvements, maybe an addition to a room, maybe you remodeled your kitchen, bathrooms, you did carpet, you did windows, those are all home improvements that add value, regardless of what market we're in. And all of those are taken into consideration. One thing that we need to talk about is permits. If you've done remodeling or upgrading and permits were not taken into consideration, then the additional square footage that you might have added to the property will not be considered in the value. So again, any questions, please contact me. One of the questions that I was just asked a few days ago, how is the seller benefiting from giving closing costs to the home buyer? It's a deduction for you. So when you do your taxes next year, that is going to be something that you can use to offset any net earnings that you have. Also, if you need to move the property quickly, you are probably more bound to give closing costs. And I also want to talk about repairs. Sometimes after the inspections, repairs need to be done, and that is also considered a closing cost. So if you have questions about these topics, call me and I'll be happy to talk about them with you. So in conclusion, you're selling for less, but if you're buying another property, you're also buying for less, meaning that you're paying less taxes in the purchase. Now, interest rates are a little high. However, you have an opportunity to later on refinance and you still have a home that you paid less for. Now, the investor, this is a great opportunity for you to start buying houses because you can find a good finance program that is going to help you get to the next property that you're buying to invest and start building a portfolio.